Hey y'all, it's Joe, just Joe, and I'm back today with another video. If you like makeup stuff, decluttering stuff, um, hauls, story times, then you might like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell, and catch me in some other videos. But today, this is my new series. I've only done one video so far. It's Should I Declutter? Today we're gonna do the Melt Impulsive Press Pigment Palette. Um, I almost didn't pick this palette because this is one of my first melt palettes. I love it. I got a lot of use out of it, but I'm just not. I mean, I have other palettes with these colors. I don't grab for it. So let's just see what we come up with in this look, and maybe it'll jumpstart my love for this palette again, or maybe it'll time to get rid of this palette. Let's see. So well, I'll show you the box. This is the box. It's a bunch of pictures. And then the inside looks like this. And the back is the other shades. Let me take the little protectors out. One reason I'm considering getting rid of this palette is the way it's made. They have these 3 little shade dividers. And it's like steps going down and up both different sides. You see what I mean? And if you shut it without the dividers, the colors they can get on each other. But then keeping these dividers, which I do try to do, but these are these little ones, and that part of the palette I don't like. But another part of this palette that makes me reach for other palettes is, I don't know if you can tell, this whole side, even the cool tones and everything, these are all shimmers, which I love a good shimmer. And on this side, there's 2 shimmers. But like, I love these shades here, but what do I really pair it with? You know what I mean? Like, I think I like shimmer heavy, so even if it was 1 matte per 2 shimmers in the same color story, I would have been fine. But I always feel like I have to pull out another palette, which I don't mind, except when I travel and stuff. But I'm trying to get my collection to where everything's not just travel friendly, but where if I do grab another palette, it'll just be one more palette. You know what I mean? Because I don't mind grabbing another palette unless I'm traveling. But anyway, so I grabbed Teresa's Lethal for, there's a gray shade in here that I'm going to put through the crease so I can use some of the cooler tone shimmers. And it is called Space Duster. It's this gray, granite, bluish. And so I'm just going to take, if I can find my E40 Sigma, and I'm going to pat out the creases. And I'm going to go in with that gray. Like my heart's telling me, keep it. But my brain's saying, why are you keeping that palette? You haven't touched it. And I think because it brought me so much joy before that it's hard to get rid of, because I know how much I loved it. And it started my love for Melt, which I've been lucky. So Melt's one of those brands that you always hear it's either good or bad. People that don't like Melt usually are hardcore against it. Like, they say the formula's inconsistent, their palettes break, all those things, right? I've not had a single problem. Not one. Now, a lot of the palettes that did have problems were palettes I wasn't that interested in. So the ones I have aren't necessarily the more troublesome palettes that people talk about. So maybe that's why. But I've got a friend, well, 2 friends actually, that pretty much have every Melt palette that ever, limited edition, regular palettes that are on all of them. And she's never had a problem. And the other one, I think, had one broke shade one time. They replaced it. No big deal. Because, I mean, when you're shipping makeup, every now and then a broke shadow will just happen. That doesn't mean it's the fault of the formula or the UPS people or USPS. It doesn't matter. Like, their shadows are delicate. So that can happen. All I'm saying is there's usually two sides to people with milk. They either are no go or love them. I'm a love them girl. And I'm also quite sentimental about everything for some reason. Always have been. So, this being not only my first melt palette, but one of my first palettes in general, especially with color. Look how pretty that Teresa's Lethal shade is. I'm just going to keep blending so I get exactly where I want. It's a little dark right now, but that's fine. I just blend it out. But, I don't know. There's so many palettes I have that I'm pretty sure once I put a makeup look on, I'm going to declutter. But I saw this one. I'm like, girl, you might as well go with one of the ones that you know that you probably need to give up. But watch, I'm going to love this makeup look. That's the problem. I'm pretty sure I'm going to love the makeup look. I'm going to take this gray, just flatten out my brush with my finger. And there's a few little creases under here. I set it with powder, so that normally don't happen. And then I'm just going to cover that up with some of the gray on the outer half, probably. But, yeah, the main problem is I know I'm going to like this look. So, what do you do with that, you know? Do you sit on it till next declutter, and if you haven't used it, then declutter it? That's what I think is going to happen. My hand's not getting better. I do have my, well, let me say this. The first round of dry needling didn't work. The second round, I felt better for 2 days. The third round, I felt better for 2 days. So the dry needling is doing something. So I don't know. I'm going to ask the doctor if consistently doing dry needling for maybe a couple more weeks, does it get better each time? You know what I mean? Not a fan of dry needling, the act of it, but that's just because people put needles in you. It's not that bad. When I had it done on my foot, it hurt. But this guy, as soon as, like, you're like, oh, he's like, is it dull pain or sharp pain? And if you say it was a sharp pain, he pulls it out. He's like, nope, that's not the way it's supposed to feel. So it makes me wonder, back, gosh, 13, 14 years ago when I had the dry needling on my foot, if that guy just didn't know what he was doing, or maybe feet are more sensitive, but hands are pretty sensitive when it comes to needles. Alright, I think that's where I want that to stay. And I think I'm going to do the rest with the shimmers. Usually I would go in with one more matte, but I'm going to try to do the rest with these shimmers. So let's see what I'm going to do. I don't think I want to use glitter primer. I am going to wet my brush. Let me get my spray over here. So I think my plan is from outer V in. Drunk text this gunmetal, morning after this purple, and then no regrets this kind of taupey silver. Just going in. Now I'm going to try it without the spray first. Ooh, it picks up a lot. I did forget that. Oh, it might be fallout. You know what? I'm going to wet the brush because I don't want to get fallout. Oh, my fan just blew that all over the place. Alright. Concentrate too hard, I'm not talking. But And see, even this, the melt palettes I have are newer. The shimmers are so much better. I probably have to go on my finger. But let me get kind of the boundaries set. We have a girl coming today. She's babysat our cats before while we're gone. And she will stay at the house too, if anything, if we want her to, which is nice. But she's coming this afternoon after she gets off work because Kit Kat's situation has changed since he has to eat diet food. Well, not diet, prescription food. It's not diet. He's gaining weight on it. Definitely not diet. Yeah, guys, I don't know. The shimmers nowadays with melt are much better. It's still pretty. Alright, let's go into the purple shade. Can't judge it off one color. It's been so long. I'm going to do my finger on this one. It's been so long that I don't remember these being kind of lackluster. Now, I am using very dark cool tone shades, which could have something to do with it a little bit. Sorry if you can hear my cat going absolutely ballistic. I tried to get him to leave, but he was like, nope, I want to be in there where you're doing stuff. I'm like, okay. And then I'm going into that taupey, silvery color. Oh, now that one's really pretty. So it probably was the darks. Now I do have darks that pop way better than that, like little bit of fallout, not much. But I did spray my brush. Like JD Glow, Give Me Glow, Cleona. So I know it can be done. And even some of the melt darker shadows in other palettes are better than these, but this is turning out quite pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to end up doing when this whole cycle comes back around to palettes to declutter, and we get back to this one's turn, see how many times I've used it, because this look is turning out really nice. And it's making me want to use the palette more. And that, I really like this look, y'all. Oh no. Well, let's put mascara on and kind of see. I need something for the inner corner. Where's my highlighter? I'll use that. I can't believe, I really thought that going in, I thought I'm going to declutter this. And then really looking at it, I'm like, maybe I'll wait to the next round to declutter. If I haven't touched it by then again, it's definitely going. I won't even do another video, you know, it'll just, I don't know, guys. Let me show you the look. I'm so frustrated because I don't know what to do. Look how pretty that turned out. Oh no. Okay, let's get the mascara on. That's probably going to make it look better, so that's probably not going to help. I cannot believe. The other one seemed pretty easy. Alright, this is just the Blink tubing mascara. It's really good. If you can catch it on Boxy or Ipsy's their little drop shop or whatever they're called, their charm rooms or whatever, this is a really good tubing mascara. Honestly, so far, I don't know that I found a tubing mascara I haven't liked. Now, are some better than others? Well, yeah. But they're all better than most of my regular mascara. Now, I would give anything to get the Tower 28 Making Waves, I think, in a waterproof. They may have that by now. I don't know. Because that mascara is amazing. I have a mirror in front of my face. Why didn't y'all tell me? Yeah, guys, I really like this look. Maybe I'll try, when I'm not recording, to play with this palette some more. And just see. I got a little mascara on my eye. Because I think the mascara just made me like it more. Let me get this Q-tip. I rarely use Q-tips, but I did get quite a bit right there in the corner. Alright, let me get my highlighter. This is the House Labs by Lady Gaga. It's the peach one. What is it called? Peach Quartz. It's gorgeous. Her highlighters are gorgeous. Like, a lot of her stuff I like, but for the price, I've got other stuff I like just as much, but her highlighters. But I love a good highlighter, so it's kind of my fault. Yeah, that highlighter is exactly what I needed. Let me put some in the brow bone tube over here. It's not exactly a cool tone shade, but if I do it lightly, I don't think it conflicts with my look. And I like Lady Gaga's formula because I like shimmer, but some days I don't like it to look like there's glitter on my face. And there's a reflect in here, but it doesn't, I don't think it comes off very glittery. You know what I mean? But anyways, let me show you with the mascara on. I've talked a lot in this video. Oh, and I want to tell y'all one more time. I told you in the last video, the more products I got a cream blush too. In this bronzer, the Sun Glow in Summer Soul. Man, top notch. And they're not that expensive. Oh man, I really like this look. Why don't y'all leave in the comments below, what do you think? Should I give the palette kind of a run for its money the next, I don't know, week or two and see what kind of looks I can come up with? See if it is a palette for my collection. Or should I just wait until the next declutter? Because right now I can't declutter it. I just can't declutter it right now. And I know I'll be fine with waiting until the next time, and if I haven't used it, then decluttering it. But maybe I should just use it off and on the next couple weeks and see what happens. But anyway, so this declutter, I'm going to keep it just for a little while longer. But anyways, I hope you guys having a great day. Hope you're staying safe. I hope you're making good decisions. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.